28th July, a letter my heart has carried for my mother. Some messages are not written because the world needs to hear them. They are written because the heart can no longer remain silent. Today is 28th July, and instead of speaking about achievements, dreams, or the future, I want to speak about the person whose love became the first light of my life. My mother. Life teaches many lessons, but there are some truths that only time allows us to understand. When we are children, we believe love is simply a warm smile, a comforting hug, or a meal waiting for us after a long day. As we grow older, we begin to realize that real love often hides behind the sacrifices we never noticed. It lives inside sleepless nights, silent prayers, and countless moments when someone chooses our happiness over their own. Mom, if these words ever reach your heart, I hope you know they come from a place where gratitude has been growing for years. There are feelings that cannot be measured by sentences, but today I want to try, not because words are enough, but because silence is no longer enough. People often ask what gives someone the strength to continue when life becomes difficult. They expect complicated answers about determination or ambition. My answer has always been much simpler. I remember you. Whenever I feel uncertain, I remember the courage you carried even during your hardest days. Whenever I feel tired, I remember how you continued moving forward without asking anyone to notice your struggles. You never needed applause to do what was right. Your kindness was never performed for attention. It came naturally because loving your family was simply part of who you are. As I became older, I started noticing the little things I once ignored. I noticed how often you placed everyone else's needs before your own. I noticed the quiet prayers whispered when nobody else was listening. I noticed how your smile sometimes covered worries that you never wanted us to carry. Those memories have become treasures that grow more valuable every year. Distance has a strange way of changing people. It makes ordinary moments feel extraordinary. A simple conversation becomes something precious. A shared cup of tea becomes a memory that stays alive for years. Even hearing your voice can make an exhausting day suddenly feel lighter. There are evenings when everything around me becomes quiet, and in that silence, my thoughts naturally travel back to you. I remember the comfort of knowing you were always nearby. I remember feeling safe simply because you were there at the time. I never imagined that one day those ordinary moments would become the memories I would miss the most. Life moves quickly, responsibilities increase, dreams become larger. The world keeps encouraging us to chase success, but very few people remind us not to lose the people who help us become who we are. If I ever achieve something meaningful, I know the story will never begin with me. It will begin with your patience, your encouragement, and your belief in me long before I believed in myself. You taught me that respect is stronger than pride. You taught me that honesty may be difficult, but it always leaves the heart at peace. You taught me that kindness is never wasted, even when the world seems too busy to notice it. These lessons did not come from books, they came from watching the way you lived every single day. Sometimes I wonder how many problems were quietly removed from my path because you raised your hands in prayer. How many moments of protection came into my life because your heart never stopped asking Allah to guide me. There are blessings we never fully understand, and I believe mother's sincere dua is one of the greatest blessings person can ever receive. If I could go back in time, I would spend less time rushing through life and more time sitting beside you. I would ask more questions. I would listen more carefully. I would thank you more often, because one of life's greatest mistakes is believing there will always be another opportunity. The truth is that love should never be delayed. Gratitude should never be postponed. The people who fill our lives with kindness deserve to hear how much they mean while they are still beside us. Mom, I hope you know that even when miles separate us, your place in my heart has never changed. Home is not only a house. Sometimes home is the person who makes you feel understood without speaking many words. For me, you have always been that home. Every year teaches me something new about life, but the lesson that returns again and again is this: the greatest gifts are often the ones we take for granted until they are far away. When we are surrounded by love every day, we rarely stop to measure its value. We simply expect it to be there. Then life changes, responsibilities grow, distance appears, and suddenly the smallest memories become the ones that mean the most. Mom, there are days when I replay moments from my childhood as if they happened yesterday. I remember your voice calling my name with kindness. I remember the comfort of knowing that no matter what happened outside our home, there was always someone inside who believed in me. That feeling cannot be bought, borrowed, or replaced. It is a blessing that only a few people truly understand while they still have it. As children, we often think our parents are simply doing what parents are supposed to do. We do not see the price they quietly pay. We do not notice the dreams they postpone, the worries they hide, or the exhaustion they carry behind a gentle smile. Only later do we realize that love is often invisible because it is expressed through daily sacrifice rather than dramatic words. I have met many people throughout life. Some stayed for a season while others disappeared as quickly as they arrived. But your love has been different. It has never depended on success or failure. It has never become weaker because of mistakes. It has remained steady through every chapter of my life, reminding me that unconditional love is one of the rarest treasures Allah gives to His creation. There are moments when I wonder if I have thanked you enough. Have I ever truly explained how much your encouragement shaped my confidence? Have I ever expressed how your prayers became a source of strength during the moments when I felt completely alone? Sometimes gratitude grows so large inside the heart that words struggle to carry it. People often admire the person someone becomes, but they rarely think about the hands that helped shape that person. Behind every act of kindness I try to show, there is a lesson I first learned from you. Behind every moment of patience, there is an example you quietly lived before me. Even my hope during difficult times carries the imprint of your faith. The world teaches people to compete with one another, to chase recognition, and to measure success through numbers. But you taught me something far more valuable. You taught me that the true measure of a life is the amount of goodness we leave behind. Titles fade, wealth changes, and popularity disappears. But a sincere heart continues, touching lives long after words forgotten. There are nights when I look at the sky and make a simple dua. I ask Allah to protect you wherever you are. I ask Him to replace every hidden worry with peace. Every moment of sadness with comfort, and every sacrifice you ever made, with rewards beyond imagination. Nothing I achieve in this world could ever equal what you have already given me, but I pray that Allah blesses you with happiness greater than anything you ever sacrificed for us. One of the most beautiful things you taught me was that strength does not always make noise. Sometimes the strongest people are the ones who continue loving even after difficult days. They continue forgiving even after disappointment. They continue believing even when the future feels uncertain. That quiet strength became one of the greatest examples of my life. As I continue this journey, I carry your lessons with me like a light that never goes out. Whenever I stand at crossroads, I ask myself which choice would make you proud. Whenever life tests my patience, I remember the calmness with which you faced challenges that were much heavier than my own. If one day someone asks me where I learned compassion, I will not mention a classroom. I will speak about my mother. If someone asks where I discovered the meaning of sacrifice, I will speak about my mother. And if someone asks what unconditional love truly looks like, I will simply smile because no explanation could ever be more powerful than the life you lived before my eyes. Even today, on 28 July, my heart carries the same wish it has carried for a long time. I hope the distance between us becomes shorter. I hope Allah grants us more moments together, more conversations, more shared laughter, and more opportunities to create memories that time can never erase until that day arrives. I want you to know that your love continues to guide me. It is present in my choices, my prayers, my dreams, and my hope for the future. No matter where life leads me, one truth will always remain unchanged. I will always be proud to call you my mother as this message comes to and I realize that No speech, no letter, and no collection of beautiful words could ever fully describe what a mother's love truly means. Some blessings are simply too great for language. They are felt more deeply than they can ever be explained. Mom, if there is one thing I hope you always remember, it is this: your love has never been wasted. Every lesson you taught me still lives inside my heart. Every prayer you made continues to give me strength. Every sacrifice you quietly carried became part of the person I am today. If I have ever shown kindness to someone, it is because you first showed kindness to me. If I have ever